And there we are with game number 2 between mTw and BFB. We have BFB this time on the Radiant side, mTw on the Dire side, and we will have game 2. And as you can see, we will have a remake, because of course we're not gonna have a 5 versus 4. But at least we're already gonna do the draft, as apparently Pike had to leave, so they're searching for the next stand-in, and we will find them. We will hopefully have a stand-in ready for them after the draft. We are waiting for Koga and Miguel to load in before we can go into this draft phase. I mean, first game went really fast, 26-minute game. That's really short. With a heavy dominance from mTw over the entire game. There was not anything that BFB had an answer to. So yeah, it was just heavy dominated. We'll see if they are able to do that again, or if BFB are gonna adjust their strategy. They probably will, and if they will be able to do something against that. Let's jump ourselves into the draft. First pick is of course going to be BFB, and what they're gonna ban out, a Broodmother. That's why you ban out the Broodmother. She was in the last game, and she was just able to continuously free from, continuously push, getting those towers, getting that money for all of the heroes of mTw, and getting that advantage. And they did not let go of that advantage, not once. And of course, it's one less lane that you can try to push into, because as your opponent, you want to push into a lane, and you normally have like 3 choices where you could try to gank. But Broodmother is just not that easy to do that with. So yeah, now they have at least 3 lanes to try to do that. We have a Leshrac and a Lone Druid banned out by BFB as well. They don't want to play the Lone Druid again. They played it in the first game, didn't really work out. Leshrac banned out just like the previous time. Lycan banned out, Darkseer and Furion all banned out. And the Chen being the first pickup for BFB. Let's see what's left for mTw. Do they want to go for Tinker? Do they want to go for the Enigma again? They probably do. They probably also want to go for a Venomancer, apparently so. So picking that one up, as we're going to see what the rest of the picks are going to be, because a Venomancer pickup first, it normally sends out a certain signal, and I'm quite curious to see if that is the right signal that they're sending. I mean, it's just a hero from a Venomancer is a hero that is most powerful. His level 1 Gale is probably one of the most powerful spells in the game at level 1, and they might want to use that, as in they might want to go for a ganking team, like having 3 solo lanes, 3 potential solo lanes, and then go Venomancer ganking together with someone else. Invoker will be picked up, so that's a solo lane for them. Let's see what the Radiant team is gonna pick up afterwards. Crystal Maiden is the choice here, so we're gonna see that one again, even though I'm kind of feeling like it didn't really work out in the previous game. I mean, she was level 7 at the end of the game when Broodmother was level 18. That was quite painful, and she got boots really late. But yeah, that was also because of that Broodmother there. So maybe it will work out better for them this time. Enigma will be picked up by mTw, no surprise there. Windrunner will be one of the heroes picked up by BFB, as that will be their solo lane. So they have a solo lane, they have a support. They just need one solo lane as well as one hero to go with the Crystal Main. And we're gonna see what mTw is gonna ban out for that one. Of course, it's fairly easy to guess, like still taking out a single solo lane, as well as they're taking out a solo lane as well as someone to go with the Crystal Main, so they'll maybe not want to face the Morphling or something like that, or Queen of Pain ban out, since she was pretty nice in the previous game. You know, just removing, there we go, Queen of Pain being banned out. She was pretty nice last game, like I said. We have a BFB banning out the Enchantress, just in case mTw wanted to pick that one up as well, even though they have the Enigma that can go into the jungle. Tinker being banned out as well, no surprise there. I mean, it's just a hero that you don't want mTw to get, because they really like that hero. We got a Brewmaster ban out from mTw. Don't want to face that. They are banning out 2 heroes that are very dominant mid-game, and they're going to be facing a Templar Assassin with that, though. The only thing is, the Venomancer is already up on mTw's side, and Venomancer is one of the hardest counters to the Templar Assassin early game, because that refraction will just melt away over the Poison Sting, and the Gale is just... yeah, it will be very difficult to deal with. We're going to see what mTw is going to pick up next. Kind of what they probably want is another solo lane. Maybe someone that will also be versus Templar Assassin. Pudge comes to mind, but that's, you know, that's because I've seen Pudge twice already today. It might not be the hero that's really mTw style, even though it would be nice to see him, of course. But I doubt we will see him. Anyway, let's see what they're gonna pick up. They're going into reserve time for that one. If they're gonna bet out more, or if they're gonna pick up more pushing power, I mean, Death Prophet is still in the game. A hero that they also like to play, is also a solo hero, can go solo mid pretty effortlessly, and I'm not sure if she can stand up towards a Templar Assassin though. That will be the tricky part. But Templar Assassin could also be in a dual lane with the Crystal Maiden. It will really depend what the last hero is for BFV, and it might be that that they know that, so they pick up something else, something a bit more harmless that they can lane on different spots. Before they see the last pickup for BFB. They're thinking about it hard though. They have been put in a tight position. I mean, they banned out two very strong mid-game heroes. I just have to point out, Naga Siren is still in the pool and not banned. What? Clockwork is a good hero for us, the Templar Assassin, just have to point that out. Morphling indeed picked up by BFB, so he will be together with the Crystal Main. And Clockwork, because of his he's just able to tick off the refraction very fast off that Templar Assassin as well. I mean, if you hook and you go into cogs, Templar Assassin can't do anything. He'll refraction will tick off very fast, so she won't be able to blink away, and she can't go invisible because you'll hit her anyway. So definitely a good pickup here. I guess this is the second time I see him picked up today, and I have to say I'm still quite surprised to see him making it into this metagame. But then again, he is quite a solid hero. He can go solo laning as well, solo hard lane. He will get last hits regardless with his flare. And a Dragon Knight being picked up by mTw here as a last pickup. I mean, it is a hero that can take down towers fairly fast in the mid game. It has a stun. Surprisingly so. We will be back in a moment because, like we see, there is one hero missing from BFB, but we will be seeing that one shortly as we are having a remake. So I'm going to show you the pretty logo again so that we can jump ourselves into the game instantly. Oh, actually, there's going to be no logo. I'm just going to click on this one just so you don't see that, and so that you know, you'll see the time and stuff. Otherwise, I kind of throw you to death with that logo, kind of, and I don't really want to do that because it has to stay pretty every time. We have Rise as the stand-in. We have Rise as a stand-in, and yeah, we already had Pika, we already had we now have Rise. So yeah, Rambo Dodo asking Misery next. Let's see again for a second who this is, because I can. Yeah. Actually, I had it the wrong way around in the first game. Shame on me. Shame on me indeed. And we will be going. That's why I haven't turned on music, because this is gonna stay in the VOD, so I don't really have to go for a new intro all over again. So that also means that you're gonna miss out on my logo for the second time. And I will still be jumping into this overlays because we will have an old pick phase where I just will have this overlay because it looks prettier in a drafting phase situation. And hopefully I won't forget to switch it up. Let's see. So we have Rise as a stand-in instead of Pika in the previous game. Let's see if this one's gonna work out better. And we are gonna have a shout out. A shout out to Rise. Shout out to Rise, because he's standing in. And there we go. So we're gonna have all people pick up their heroes. And we are gonna see once again Crystal Maiden on BFB side. And wow, I should not try to go over these drafts because it just puts me in a bad spot. It just puts me in a bad spot. The only thing I do know is Clockwork is in for mTw, as well as the Enigma and the Venomancer and the Dragon Knight.
Venomancer.
And the this is confronting. My short-term memory loss is like heavy. Invoker, that was the one I missed. So that's all the heroes from mTw. We actually see them picked up already, while the Radiant side has not picked up all heroes yet. Clockwork, last one to be picked up there. For BFB, we will see a lineup that will have a Crystal Maiden, a Morphling, a Templar Assassin, a good one there, as well as a Chen and a Windrunner. Was that it? I don't think it was. Actually, it was. Okay, cool, it was. So I was right there. It just took me some time. I mean, you know, forgive me and stuff. So, we're gonna have on mTw, we'll see Sinrin on the Venomancer once again. We'll see Funzy on the Clockwork. It's gonna be Kebab playing the Enigma. Rambo Dodo is actually, oh, I just looked, is actually Shoxka, so that is gonna be him. And we have Push 568. It is actually fucking mad. No, that's not true. He's saying it wrong. He's saying it wrong. Just saying, I looked it up. He is fucking mad. So, that was everybody on mTw. We're gonna check out BFB. We're seeing Merlini again on the Windrunner. He did do a good job in the first game. Crystal Main will be played by Sheever once again. Supreme on the Morphling. And we will have Rise on the Chen, so that will be their Chen player with Koga, or otherwise known as Miguel on the Templar Assassin, who will be going towards a solo bottom lane, dual mid lane for them. And yeah, solo bottom for the Templar Assassin will be countered by the Clockwork, who has he has got his battery assault. That's the one I meant.
30 seconds to
It's just it will click off the the refraction very fast. I'm just checking out what he's doing here. He's just making a path. Oh, they're setting up for gank? No, because he's here by himself. He's just making his way through the trees. Fun. Funsy, sorry, what's in the name? He's just making sure that he can get experience without getting ganked, I guess. So he can just stand here and, you know, stand here the whole time and get his experience up without really missing any last hits, because he'll do that with his flare, even though he doesn't have any mana yet. Didn't skill anything yet either, I have to just point out. We have Invoker in the mid lane. Will be versus a dual lane. He will not be having such a good time, but he will still be able to get last hits. He won't be able to get any kills though. And he should be really careful about going in too far. He did do the blocking a bit better than the bottom lane and then the Radiant side. So we will have a bit of easier time last hitting than the opponents. And we have an invisibility rune up on Sinrin. We might be looking at a first blood here already. Sinrin moving towards them. They don't really know that he picked that one up. They don't have a ward there. Even though Sinrin's staying very careful here. There's the Gale landing on both. They don't go for that though. Still level 1 up on the Invoker. But actually forcing them back and just slowing them down a lot. Nice one for them. So yeah, this is a dual lane versus dual lane. So right now it should be fairly even again with Sinrin supporting here. And Crystal Main is probably gonna be looking pretty squishy for this combination, because like I said, Gale is the highest level 1 skill in the game. Highest, probably one of the most annoying ones, one of the most powerful ones. And yeah. So we will see how they're going to deal with that. She's going to be very careful. Look at that, standing behind a tree. The good thing that she should be doing, we have got a Windrunner versus a Dragonite soloing it up. Should be fine. I mean, Dragonite picked up a shield as well, so the harassment won't hurt him that much. Merlini knows what he should do though, trying to get still as much as harassment in as he can get. And he can just get his last hits also. I mean, he should be quite safe for that one. Unless, of course, this Enigma leaves the jungle and is going to be stopping that one. Power shot will go through. Well, we hear Dragon's Breath there, but, you know, that's just fucking mad. Actually, he ended mad to his name, doing some damage there. And we got Morphling harassing this Invoker a bit. We have got the Sinrin, this was actually Sheever picking up a haste rune. Sinrin was checking the bottom rune. But yeah, it was Sheever that was the lucky captain that got that last hit. Got the rune. Wow. Caught that, Morphling. We forming out of that one, and he can. He could even still morph into strength, but he did not want to use his mana for that one. He felt quite confident that he was able to get away from that. Just as Funsy, you can just run away from this one with Crystal Main's Haste Rune, and Frostbite was not enough to hold him in place, even though the Troll Warlord was there as well, but it was just not in time. And they're gonna smoke up. Let's see who they're gonna find. Are they gonna go for going backdooring on Funsy? It looks like they are. We're looking for that first blood, and Koga didn't meet them, harassing the tower a bit. Funsy, level 3 though, here they come, and he won't have a good time with that. He will probably die. And there he goes, being harassed a lot already. And there comes the rest, and this will be a first blood. Still locked the cog. The Templar Assassin able to take the last hit with his melt hit.
First blood.
I don't know what that long line was, but first blood
until it has been spilled
to the Templar Assassin, and that is very dangerous. Getting that gold up early up on that hero is just very dangerous. I actually forgot to turn this on. There we go. We see the free farming Dragonite versus the free farming Templar Assassin. Dragonite doing a bit better. I guess Clockwork was able to get some harassment, and he has got 2 denies upon himself. Windrunner at the same time managed to get 0 denies. So yeah, Dragonite definitely getting the better of this lane, of this lineup, I guess. It's just me with weird spikes. I don't have weird spikes. Yes, so I guess the same thing goes for Sinrin. Oh, Invoker getting frostbitten, weed forming through, and they will probably get this kill unless he can. Oh, I was gonna say unless he pops his Invoke in time, and he does! He does! He stays alive! Nice job there, Morphling, not able to weed form through, not wanting to risk that, pops a salve. Nice job indeed. Could still weed form through though. Toxico should be very careful here. Doing some harassment up on this Morphling. Morphling can still weave form into strength if he morph into strength if he wants to, and weave form away. He's got his bottle as well, so it's gonna be fine. No extra kill yet for either team. Regen room being picked up there by the Morphling. Nice for him. We got Invoker, 1200 gold up on his side, 19 for 5, 11 for 3 up on the Morphling. So Invoker getting a bit better of this lane, even though it's a 2 for 1 lane. And of course, Venomancer was there for a while, helping out, but right now he's alone and he is still getting the better of the lane, and that is quite surprising. I was not expecting that one. Rockets will fly, Stidrin in the meantime on the bottom lane, wanting to go for this one. Is gonna pop off the refraction. Is there gonna be a Gale? No, too far out. And he backs off and he chose himself, so it's not gonna happen anymore, even though Koga still got fairly close. Actually still got fairly close. Gale misses though. This is just a fast hero with the phase boots. So should be just fine for now once again. Until there's gonna be another Gale, but I don't think yeah, he's not gonna try it anymore. He knew it failed, so he's gonna go back to the middle lane, helping out that Invoker once again. Maybe even try to set up a gank there. He does not have, well, he does actually have a dust in his inventory. He's gonna find Ryze. Ryze doing some harassment. Considering backing off, or is he? Or is he? Gale lands up on, up on the creeps. Oh, is it Yuri? Frostbite, Synderen going down. Chance Tessafate taking the last hit. Just as Yuri coming down there, making sure that that happened. She has been on the assist of both kills right now, up on the team of BFB. So already having a great game compared to her previous game. Level 4 already. Doing great, smiley face from Synderen, because he still managed to get the last hit on the creep, I believe. So that is something that he got in between. We've got Dragonite turning into Dragon, getting some extra last hits up on up on those creeps. He's still doing fantastic. I mean, 34 for 5 with Templar Assassin, who's basically has free farm as well on 31 for 11, 32 for 11 right now. So yeah, definitely having a good time. Both of these actually having a good time. TP coming in from the Clockwork. We'll be back here again. Gale latching on Koga. Will there be more? Here comes Ryze as well, though. It's gonna be Fonzie that's gonna be going down here for sure. Templar Assassin taking a last hit. Synderen not being expecting that gank and will go down. Crystal Main taking the last hit from that with a right click damage. 2 kills once again, as will be Koga that will be sent home by the Chen. Should be fine. Crystal Main TPing out and Chen just walking out there, and it's gonna go into the jungle. So far 4 for 0 for BFB, as they have definitely changed their tactic around and are looking strong versus mTw. I mean, they've got a Morphling, they're secured for late game. Mid game, they got the Templar Assassin, and right now they are owning their lanes with their early game. So definitely looking very good for them if they can keep this up. In the meantime, though, this Dragonite is getting farmed and more farmed, and Templar Assassin has actually been into two kills that have happened so far, but he is just been continuously farming. So we can't count mTw out just yet. Merlini just getting his farm up still. I mean, he's just he's been okay. I mean, he might not be as free farming as he could be, as he hoped he could be. We have a smoke up for these two stealthiness heroes, but Winder are being very careful there, knowing that there's heroes missing on the map. Wanting to stay in XP range when someone dies, but right afterwards she's just making sure that she's not there. And they're actually gonna change their plan. No, they're not. Malefice, Merlini running into the wrong direction. There comes the long range stun as well. Gale going through. Windrun already up. She is probably gonna go down. First kill for mTw will go to Synderen, and luckily so for him, because he did need that. He's tried to set up a couple of ganks, but has not really worked out so far. But this one did get some experience. Level 4 on him right now. Level 6 up on the Enigma. Level 6 up on the Dragonite, and they will be able to go for the tower as well. That's the thing that you get after a successful gank. If you have the Enigma with you, if you have a Dragonite with his Dragon form also, and a Venomancer with level 2 wards, you can just start pushing down the tower. They might actually get the first tower down, even though Chen comes here with the tornado being there. Test of Fate, Kebab getting shackled. No, shackle doesn't hit. Still takes a lot of damage there though. Couple right clicks away from dying. Is actually gonna be able to stay alive here. TPs are gonna come in though. It's gonna be landing a trap there. Doesn't land on the Enigma. Still doesn't slow anybody's Dragonite on the run. Koga wants more. Will he get more? They will try to TP out. Will he be in time? No, there's a shackle. Doesn't hit, but still stops her from the TPing. Killing spree for Templar Assassin. She's now 2 for 3. Tier 1 tower still went down, but they did get something in return. The kill up on the Dragon Knight. A very important kill at that, because he was the one farming most up on the dire side, which is now actually the Invoker, because he has been left alone in his lane, and he's been happily farming ever since, because it's been Morphling that rotated to the bottom lane since Templar Assassin thinks, okay, you know what, laning phase is over, I am gonna start killing heroes. So that's what she's gonna probably do.
Is under attack.
And it's gonna be Invoker that's gonna try to push down this tower a bit. He will be able to do so. He might be able to exchange the tower, because there's gonna be a tier 1 tower being pressured here through 4 heroes of BFB on this top lane, and they will be able to do that quite securely. In the meantime, Goldcraft in favor of mTw. That's purely because of the tower, because they're not getting it from the kills for sure. Rocket flying through from the tower, and of course the last hits. They are doing better on the last hits than BFB is. Oh, Kebab looking for a black hole. But right now everybody's so spread out. Malefic's going up. There's a black hole. He did cast it for a second, but gets taken down. Shackle interrupting that one. EMP Tornado going off, forcing everybody back. But Enigma's already down, and Templar Assassin wants to go for more. He will get a stun though. There goes the stun. Refraction is still on. There goes the refraction, and that's gonna go down. One more. Oh, staying alive, but no cold snap still there. He should not have popped himself out of invisibility. Dragon Knight taking the kill upon that, desperately needed as well, because you know he died earlier. So a good counter kill for mTw as they managed to take down 1 for 2 still. Even though, I mean, they lost a Venomancer, they lost a Enigma. Where did they lose a Venomancer actually? I thought still on the top lane. Oh well. But yeah, they lost the Venomancer, they lost the Enigma, and Windrun actually took down the Venomancer, yeah, on the top lane. But they got a Templar Assassin in return, and that's a good trade. That is definitely an okay trade. Might not be a good trade, but it's an okay trade, definitely. A trade it is, regardless. We have a Kebab building towards his mechanism. Will be good once they have that up, because they definitely need that versus the harassment tank that's coming out from BFB. I can't really call it team fight, because there's not really a team fight. It's just being ganked all over the place, with 4 heroes going there. Morphling just AFK farming, doing a good job at that. By the way, Morphling, who picked up his power threads, is probably has something in a donkey right now. No, doesn't he have more? He should have more, in my opinion. He's got his power threads, got 200 gold, and he's got 38 last hits. I guess that's not that good. 38. It's still lower than 39 right now. Still lower than Templar Assassin, and then 3 heroes of the Radiant team, of the Dire team rather. Rise in the meantime is also going for a mechanism. Is picked up his buckler first, just to be able to withstand the physical damage coming out from the Dragon Knight. Should he get harassed? Traps lands on the Venomancer. Still plays the ward. Is gonna go down here though. Oh, here's a net. It's actually, he might be able to stay alive here. Koga in some trouble, getting surrounded by enemy heroes. But Crystal Main helping out with the frostbite. Morphling there, reforming through. Clockwork goes down. There goes the Templar Assassin as well. Nice shackle. Invoker will drop here as well. Power shot will make it happen. Enigma on the run. Supreme wants to go for it. He has a reform again. Will use it and will take him down. Crystal Maidens Nova actually gets the last hit on that one. And Venomancer walking away from that one. Still landed his Gale, but does not want to chase anymore. Power shot will not hit him, and they will be backing off for that one. I'm wondering how that creep came up on that came on there, and the ward in the meantime just taking down the observer ward. They're not even going to do anything to stop that. They're rather pushing down the tier 1 tower here. They have not managed to take down any tower yet, and this tower will be almost guaranteed one, as it's very low and there's nobody to defend it right now. It's 10 for 3 on the kill, so BFB definitely doing great on that department. Morphling taking the last one on the tower, getting his farm up really quickly. Took some kills there as well, by the way. Yeah, having a good game indeed. Goldcraft on the 0 line. After that tower, I guess it should still update just slightly for the tower though. And they will try to stop this, the rest from pushing from happening. But everybody of BFB already backing out, so they will be fine. And they might actually go towards the middle tower and try to push there. Where Clockwork is already there, just in case, to stop that from happening. He's taking some last hits, some blinks going off. Morphling is there, picked up a Mystic Wand, also a Blade of Alacrity. He's probably going to go for stuns and Yasha first. In the meantime, we have 4 heroes from mTw on this bottom lane, and they need to get these towers. They need to get that gold up for them. I mean, Dragon Knight will be able to maybe carry them late game, but they do need to make him get some kills early game as well. They can't be letting themselves get picked off here. And tower will drop. Last hit goes to the Dragon Knight at the same time though.
has fallen.
Templar Assassin picking up a Blink Dagger and also killed off the top tower by herself, getting that gold up on her. In the meantime, middle tower getting harassed as well by BFB. It's going to be Invoker that's going to stop them from doing so. So at least they stop that pushing from happening. But at the same time, I mean, trading in towers is they don't really. That's not really what mTw wants. That's not really what they normally do. They rather defend all their towers and take towers in return. That's what they're known for. Just never leave a tower by itself or something like that, or at least saving all their towers. They're not going to be able to push it down on this tier 2 tower, even though they wanted to. It's going to be Morphling that's going to try to chase down something, change his mind when he sees the amount of heroes that are here. Winter looking for a Shackle, won't be able to find it just yet, unless she has a 4-staff, which she doesn't yet. She's picked up a magic wand, picked up Phase Boot, so has that extra movement speed from that, but no 4-staff just yet. Let's see some of the other items that we have missed, maybe. Enigma still building towards his mechanism. Has not picked up that much yet since we last saw him. Jen did, though. Jen already only needs his recipe, and he is fairly close to that one. 350 gold left for that. Blink Dagger up on the Templar Assassin will make a difference. Will announce the hunting season is over. Oh, hello. Smoked up from BFB. They want to go for some kills. They will find Tinrin by himself so far. There's still a tornado EMP going off, though. Hitting there as well. And yeah, actually, yeah. Clockwork doing something, but this will be a tier 2 tower going down. This TP, I'm not sure if that's clever. It's gonna be a Dragonite, will get stunned instantly by a Centaur. There's a hook from the Clockwork, will knock Merlini into Cox. Black Hole being casted in the meetup, catches the Templar Assassin. There is some damage going through, but it's not enough to take him down just yet. It's gonna be still a kill. Templar Assassin going down to the Enigma. Clockwork going down on the side as well, and it's gonna be Invoker that's trying to stay alive, but gets shackled. Crystal Maze Nova finishing it up. It's gonna be, actually, no. I was gonna say Dragon Knight, the only one left alive for mTw, but he just got picked up by a double kill from Merlini with his power shot, and that is gonna be a team wipe on the side of mTw versus BFB. Templar Assassin, the only hero that they were managed to take down so far, but the tower drops. That is one tower now in favor of BFB as they are successfully going through the tactic. They have got a solid tactic. They got, like I said, they've got the late game. Morphling not able to take any kills more than the one we already saw at the beginning, but still has 5 assists, has not died a single time yet. Templar Assassin, I mean, she died there, but still there was Morphling there to help out. There was a Hand of God going through as well. She baited out the ultimates, and just a TP in was a bit awkward as well. It's just not a good team fight for mTw, only getting one of that black hole as well. But yeah, Templar Assassin, I mean, she is 4 for 3. Might be not the greatest stats, but she is there, and she is making sure that mTw is constantly bidding, and she is getting the kills as well. She has been participating in 8 of the 15 kills so far. So they have got late game, they have got early game, and for mTw, I mean, they don't really have that much late game apart from the Dragonite, and Dragonite being killed off twice now already. Has got his Hand of Midas, Frostbite, Barb waving through, Enigma going down, Chen dominating right now, and they want more. Traps going off, Sinrin, a lot of trouble he is in. He still pops his ultimate, but goes down to the Morphling, second kill for him. Power Shot will clear off the creep wave, as they might try to push onto this tier 2 tower. They have got every opportunity to do so. There is no team fight coming, mechanism going off, which is finished by the Chen. But yeah, there's no team fight coming from mTw. They don't have a black hole, they don't have a dragon form just yet. And Dragonite, actually, he can't be standing here for too long. He needs that farm. Tornado EMP will try to slow them down. Reforming through. Invoker taking a lot of damage, going down. Templar Assassin taking the last hit. Still stun landing, did not do enough. And there's the Dragonite, doesn't pop his dragon form just yet. Still has it though. Tower getting harassed. Here comes Chance Creep to tank up the tower if they want to kill, landing on 2 heroes. Nice one there. Do they want to go for that? They are outnumbered. Is there going to be a stun? Oh, Hook doesn't land. Is landing on a creep. The Templar Assassin will be sent home. Will try to do some damage to the Clockwork before she does be sent home. Stun landing upon Morphling. Long range stun, but Morphling once again, he can just reform out of that one. And a good retreat from BFB in time as well as they deny their own tower, making sure that mTw is not going to be able to get that. And in the meantime, slowing down 2 heroes. Sinrin in a lot of trouble, will be taken down. Her shackled by the Dragonite to creep. Dragonite is going to try to get away from this one. Will he be able to do so? He is 30 HP there. There is a blink up on the Templar Assassin, but it doesn't matter. Power Shot will finish him off. Dragonite taking the kill, and this game is going heavily in favor of BFB right now. They are having a great game. Templar Assassin really working out for them. As well as the Morphling getting enough farm. He's got his Yasha completed now, got 1400 gold and still building towards his Mantis Style. But right now, I mean, he is already having a great game right now without being even a late game carry that he was probably intended as. Gold graphs 5k in favor of BFB. Experience graph 7.5k in favor. Tornado EMP still going off. Tower goes down to the Windrunner.
Middle tower has
But I mean, mTw is still definitely not over for them. I mean, this is the time where Templar Assassin is shining, and he is shining definitely. But as soon as all the towers are down, they have got a magnificent, a great turtle setup. I mean, they have got an Invoker. You clear out creep waves very fast with that. They've got the flare. They've got the Venomancer wards. There is no pushing into the base of mTw when they are prepared for it. And with that black hole, they might be able to turn the team fights around. And just start going the other way around, but we will see if they are able to do that. That is what they should do, but if they're going to be able to do that, that's a whole different story, because right now it's looking very, very nice for BFB, as they're getting more farm up on every single one of their heroes. Crystal Main already higher level now than she was 26 minutes in up on the previous game, so doing a great job for that one as well. And she picked up a couple of kills too. She is 3 for 0. She has not died a single time. I mean, there's only 4 kills so far up on the mTw side, and it's been Templar Assassin 3 times, and the Windrunner, that's all. A Templar Assassin, every time she died, there has been casualties in return for that for mTw, and I feel like this Clockwork pick has not been working out all that great for mTw so far. I mean, he's not killed anything yet. He's got 4 deaths for himself, and even though he is, of course, more of a tanky hero, he's not got that much farm yet to get that. And he might be in some trouble now with Morphling here, reforming through, wanting to go for something just harassing so far, though. There's not going to be support there, but he gets his cogs anyway and makes sure that he is going to be able to walk out from that one. Solid. And BFB smoking up. Oh, Cinerin, Frostbite. Tornado's going to stop them, though, with Shackle already latching as well. Look at that damage. Chen taking the last hit. Clean, easy kill, and Cinerin not having the best game of his life. 1 for 7 right now. It's really not working out all that great for them so far. I mean, there's definitely still a chance for them to do something like, for example, kill up the Templar Assassin again if they want to. Black Hole will probably be casted. There we go, and that's gonna be a kill. At least they managed to get that. But using the Black Hole for that, I mean, 200-second cooldown is a long time. And now that BFB knows that it's on cooldown, they might be a bit more trigger happy to just push in. Not really trigger happy, but just a bit more aggressive to push in, knowing that the Black Hole is no threat right now for another 200 seconds. And Dragon Form being used there as well by the Dragon Knight definitely helps out. 2,300 gold up on the Dragon Knight right now. He is continuously farming. He might still be a very big threat for BFB later game, but right now he is not. Right now he is he just is not. Let's see what he's gonna go for. He's probably gonna go for a BKB after he's picked up an Ogre Club already, and just wants that BKB to be safe from weave forms and stuff like that. Even though there's not that much basic damage, but he just doesn't want to get stunned, doesn't want to get shackled. He wants to be able to just stand there and do damage the whole time. And it looks like BFB is just getting ready to take down Roshan. They have counter-warded twice, just in case, making sure that everything is safe. And they will be able to take down Roshan. They have got a Chen after all, so Chen with his creeps will be able to take down Roshan, tank up Roshan while the rest is taking down Roshan. They would not even need that. I mean, Templar Assassin will be able to do that by herself as well. If she got a bottle, for example, to help her out, she's gonna TP to the bottle, and they are gonna go for Roshan right now. BKB almost up on the Templar Assassin. She just needs a recipe, so very close there. As Fonzie's getting harassed once again, goes down. Windrunner taking the last hit. I mean, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, not able to. Yeah, just at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's so many heroes of BFB on his bottom lane. We are going to see a chase down to Invoker as well, but he force-staffs himself up on the high ground, so he does have that item for extra mobility. I mean, not only to escape, but also to initiate if they want that. Initiate and drop that ice wall, making sure that nobody can get away is a great way to initiate if they have that advantage, because they do need that. Dragon Knight might be some trouble here. Gank being set up by BFB. Everybody there. Shackle from Merlini is on the way. Here comes Invoker though. Oh. They are away just in time, and they're gonna find Cinerin instead. Cinerin, Gale still hits, but there's just no chance. Tornado's still there, but it's just too late. Windrunner's power shot ending that. Bye-bye, being set by Marlini indeed. This might be Roshan time. Yep, looks like it might be. Refraction going up. They were being spotted out though. Shackle doesn't latch. Just forces him back. And I mean, for mTw now, they can't really do anything they can't really do anything here. Tornado going through, they can try to delay it, but they can't really do that much. He makes an illusion of himself. He's gonna continue farming, gonna heal up, and we'll be back here shortly as soon as he's ready for that one. And there he's back. Manta style indeed complete for that one. And there goes the Aegis up on the Templar Assassin. Shackle doesn't latch. Clockwork in some trouble though, getting netted up. It's gonna try to TP away from that one, but it's not gonna be in time. Being picked up once again, and well, this time it goes to Koga, goes to Miguel, getting the last hit on there. He has got a recipe for his BKB, as in he has got the money for that if he wants that, which he probably does. No real rush though, he's not in any chase of being killed off, but he will be sent home, and there we go, BKB completed up on him. In the meantime, we have Crystal Main taking down the push in on the bottom lane just from creeps, getting some extra golden experience up on her once again. Has got phase boots up on her, it's got dust of appearance, it's not doing bad at all for a Crystal Main, and picked up another dust, a smoke rather, to maybe go for a smoke gank later on. I mean, they have got the map control, and we do see that reflecting into mTw. I mean, they are playing so safe right now. They are not letting themselves get caught out, apart from Venomancer once and a Clockwork twice. But Clockwork actually picking up a Ghost Scepter, great item to have versus this lineup. I mean, there's just not that many magical damage, and versus the Templar Assassin, that's probably the best item that you can have. And it's just, I mean, they have been really careful. They have got some wards. They are covering the top river, and that is because mTw is farming there. We have got the Dragon Knight there as well. I think actually no, he was in the base. He's gonna continue farming now. Picked up a BKB as well. 1700 gold up on him. And the next team fight, if that goes, if mTw agrees with taking on a team fight, which I don't think they're gonna be allowing anytime soon. Then, but when they do, then it might be a very even team fight once again. If the black hole gets used properly, the only thing for BFB to do is just to make sure that they keep the pressure on. They have to continue keeping the pressure on. Like I said earlier, they can take down these tier 2 towers. Tier 3 towers will be a lot more difficult, but they can keep the pressure on here indeed. And we do see them going for this tier 2 tower, and nobody of mTw really responding apart from this rocket going through. But yeah, they can't really reply to that. In the meantime, Invoker's gonna try to push his bottom lane. He has been going for Quaswex. Very safe build for this one. I mean, he just wants to burn the mana from the opponent, making sure that they have that, and they don't really have a good setup for a Sunstrike anyway, so good one there. And here they might be wanting to do something about this, because they are looking to push into the tier 2 tower, and there we go, TPs are there. They do not want to let this happen. Venomancer already placing his wards. It's going to start building a wall. Rocket will fly. Dragon Breath making sure that, oh, EMP. He couldn't get out of there. With the Morphling illusion, just locking him in place. I don't think that was intended, but still, you know what? And then they give up. I mean, this is gonna probably happen for a while now. Every time they are going towards a tier 3 tower, mTw will be there to defend it, because they know they have anti-push. They know they can stop the pushing from happening, or at least delay it long enough for their Dragon Knight to get some farm up elsewhere. And they can just continue doing that, and we have BFB going for a smoke. They want to kill off some hero, because that's what they need to do. They can't really push in the base 5-on-5, not without an advantage, and they will try to get that, and they will try to take down the Dragon Knight, but he pops his BKB. He's gonna try to run away. Still gonna land a Dragon's Breath. Tornado going through, and Invoker on the run back out of here again as well. And that should be safe again for mTw. mTw is probably gonna go for the last tier 2 tower. That's the only thing they definitely can get, with no real resistance from mTw, and they know that too. It's gonna be the base that's gonna be hard, as we already see Sinrin building up a wall of wards. So making sure that's ready for that one. Tower, I mean, towers just go down very fast. Let's see what Templar Assassin is building next. Doesn't have anything else yet next to her BKB. Probably going to go for some damage item, maybe even a Desolator. I mean, they do need to get something to get that Dragon Knight down very fast, and that minus armor might be exactly the way to do that. Chen picked up a Force Staff as well, is picked up a Point Boost. Is going to go for that Aghanim's. Really useful if they want to keep the pressure on the entire time. We're gonna have Chen trying to put out his Hand of God the entire time, making sure that his team does not have to back off, making sure that he can just heal his team up every time again, so that a Hand of God every 30 seconds will be very helpful with that Aghanim Scepter up. Definitely a good item to have. Let's see what Morphling is building, because he has 3,500 gold. Might be going for a BKB as well. I mean, that stun would be pretty annoying. Of course, it will not do anything for the black hole. So that will be an item that might... Nah, it will still be nice. Of course, he could also go for Ethereal Blade, but the only ones who he can just nuke down would be the Venomancer as well as the Enigma. And actually, Ethereal Blade from the Clockwork, he already has his Ghost Scepter, so, you know, he's being helped there a bit if he wants to go for that one. In the meantime, they're gonna try to go for this mTw as they are ready for it, or they were at least getting trapped now, as in got it trapped. And actually, BFB does not want to take it on their terms. They're backing out, not wanting to go for that one. Power shot doesn't reach Synderen anymore. Synderen, who's got 400 gold, is level 7. I mean, in the previous game we saw support at level 7 around 26 minutes as well. I mean, it's really, it's the lack of towers, it's the lack of kills, it is just a deadly situation for support to be in. He can't really do that much. As we're gonna, sorry, I haven't switched for this for a while, but we look at the levels. Level 7 up on the Venomancer, level 16 highest level up on the Radiant side. Still Dragonite keeping track, as we see everybody of mTw still keeping track apart from that Venomancer. I mean, he has died 8 times by now, so that's not a very fun position to be in as a Venomancer. I mean, he still will be useful for his wards, and he knows that. That is just going to be his counter wards that will do it. His ulti, maybe at level 2, it will be nice again. And he does do a shout out to Melk, but he can't go for the Melk ward anymore because Melk ward was winning with a Venomancer that had 0-23. So, you know, he's not there yet, and he's already got 1 kill, so, you know, he can't go for that anymore. Unfortunately for him. We've got a ultimate orb being picked up by the Windrunner. She is probably going to go for something like a sheep stick, just to be able to disable that Chaos Knight, Dragon Knight rather, who picked up a Maelstrom by the way from his gold. This is why it's not allowed. There was some fun at the start of the game. Clockwork, what are you doing? I mean, what? He's just standing there, minding his own business. He has a TP scroll if he wants to use that, if he thinks he's stuck. I don't think he's stuck.
Rocket on!
I'll land a rocket. We see some links from Miguel instantly knowing, oh, the rocket came from there! He should be here somewhere! He should be here somewhere! I can't find him! I can't find him! But, you know, he was already gone. Now he TP'd out, actually. So, yeah. Ward being placed there, and they know it. They saw it being placed, so they will take it down fairly soon. Oh, there we go. Invoker turned into a piglet. Right click, so their power shot does not hit. And was that piglet actually complete? Yeah, Windrunner finishing off our Scythe of Vice already. Scythe of Vice. And Desolator being picked up by the Templar Assassin. So, I mean, it's not ready yet, but it will be there. So that minus armor is really going to be useful to take down that Dragonite fairly fast. That's exactly what she wants to do. Let's see some of the items of the Enigma so far. He's building towards his BKB. Oh, hello. Tornado EMP. It's going to be Invoker being slowed down. Malefic's going up. Shackle doesn't latch. Invoker in some trouble. It's going to turn around. Wants to go for the Templar Assassin, but Mechanism is there as well. Hand of God is still there as well. Synderen being forced stabbed out of danger so far. Malini is not going to go for it anymore. If he would have been able to get a shackle there, that would have been would definitely been a go. But for now, they're gathering up on the top lane. Apart from the Morphling, who's still on the bottom lane. Cold Snap on the Windrunner. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like mTw wants to go for it. Crystal Main being the first one to go down by the Clockwork, dropping her gem with that, and will be picked up by the by the Venomancer. Indeed, we also have a Ghost Scepter up on the. Did they say 2? No, I saw just 1. Sorry, I clicked on the Clockwork twice. Templar has been picking up a Desolator, so Crystal Main being picked off there. At least some kind of kill, where Venomancer was also part in, so he has got some extra experience, so he's level 8 right now. He's picked up the gem, which he's using now just to counter ward. Oh, unless he finds a Morphling, he has to back out very fast, because he is definitely in no shape to do that, to take that on, and he's gonna put the gem away. He doesn't want the gem to be on the hands of the Radiant anymore. And with the Desolator complete, it looks like BFB is like, okay, you know what, we're ready for this fight. We're gonna take it. Morphling, kind of ready too, has picked up a Ethereal Blade. So, yeah, very, very useful. And with that Clockwork, with that Ghost Scepter upon him, I mean, he will give a second Ethereal Blade to that Morphling. Might not be exactly the same, but it's still gonna be extra painful. if he does get hit by something, and the counter ward was already there, so they, well, they're waiting for the creep wave. Might still go in for this. Oh, cat. They definitely might still go in for this. Here they come. Do they have a pipe? They don't have a pipe, I believe. They don't really need it all that much either. There's not that much magical damage coming out from the Dire team. There we have Bucking Mad being turned to Piglet. Shackle doesn't ledge. Malefice going off on Merlini. Tornado, EMP, Gale. Merlini, is he gonna get picked off? He already popped his wind run. 4-step will save him, and there's the send home from the Chen. Hand of God mechanism going through keeps him alive, and that's why you have a Chen with a. Well, he doesn't have his economics just yet, but he is close to it. He did die there though, or did he? No, that was actually an illusion. He did not die. Of course, he did not die. Koga picked up his BKB. He's gonna be going for a hit. Actually, there we go. Black hole being casted. It doesn't catch anybody though, and it's gonna be Templar Assassin that's already down. Dragonite taking her down. Crystal Main taken down as well, and Chen on the run here. Still gonna be taken very low by the Venommancer ulti, but should be fine. And this might actually be the chance for mTw to take it back. They might go for a Roshan. They might look very strong right now with that Black Hawk, taking down the two heroes that they didn't want to face, or at least the one Templar Assassin. Morphling, of course, still there. They took down the illusion that would have brought Morphling to them. That fake Chen was one of Morphling's replicates. And just him not being able to TP in that fight was just, it's just not good. Morphling still wants to go for something that wants to use the Ethereal Blade. There we go. It doesn't kill off the Invoker. Will be sent home. Nice job. Shackle doesn't latch. Windrunner by herself gets a Malefice. He's gonna force herself to the low ground. Fonzie still wants to go for that backsoft there. Short, smart choice. Roshan will be taken down. He has gonna be Dragonite is gonna be taking the hit, and he has a Mjolnir now, so he will be getting some extra damage there. Done. And A just picked up there as well. So yeah, I mean, I really, like I said, mTw have so many turtle heroes. It's gonna be so hard for BFB to push into this that it is really not over. Even though, I mean, if we look at the kill score, 24-8, it's really not looking good for mTw. But look at this. It was at almost 1100 gold in favor of BFB, and then the last team fight happened and it dropped. And we might see this line dropping towards a 0 again as mTw is continuing to hold back the lines, continuing to hold back the pushes that are incoming from BFB and maybe take kills. I mean, they did not take that many kills, like 1 or 2 every time, but still it's 1 and 2 every time, and not losing any heroes in return is just something that is very good for them to do. Let's see how the experience graph shows it a bit better. It was heavily in favor, but that last team fight gave them so much experience. Taking down heroes that are higher level than them is just yeah, very good. Ow, ow. Sounds like a wolf sound. Maybe he was counterwarding. I guess he was. He's placing wards all over the place. He has picked up the Gem of Truth out again. He's gonna find Morphling though, if he's not careful. But he knows that he's there. Gonna place a ward and walk back. And Morphling actually went to the bottom lane where the siege is on. They might be looking for a smoke once again. They don't have one on them though. They don't have one. We have a pipe, drums being built by the Crystal Main. We still have almost, Chen has almost got his Aghanims completed, just needs 200 more gold. And here comes the siege. On the bottom lane this time. Trap already hit up on Bucking Mad. But still, I mean, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're gonna TP back. They know they can't go for this. And back they go. And this is costing them golden experience. I mean, in the meantime, Invoker was still in the top lane, would be able to be TP'd there very fast. Picked up a Voidstone as well as a Ultimate Orb. Is gonna go for the Sheep Stick as well, just to make sure that maybe the Templar Assassin can get Sheep. And yeah, good question from Fonzie. I mean, the game before this, Merlini has to work soon, and yeah, Merlini has to work soon, and that is why we wanted to start the game very fast. And of course, the first game was very fast, it was 26 minutes. But right now, this game is looking like it's gonna last for a while because, as mTw just said, easy turtle, because they have got the turtle lineup, and there's really nothing more than BFB can do to farm up. And if we look at this like really late game, I'm still not sure which one would win, but you're still not gonna be able to push to that base. That's basically gonna be it. You're gonna have to have a team fight outside of the base. It's probably gonna be a Roshan fight when the time comes, and that might be the end for one of the teams. But Until then, this game could easily last for another 30 minutes, so be ready for it. Be ready for it indeed, and I'm hoping I'm not going to bore you with saying the same things all over again every time. We're just going to keep track on the items, going to keep track on the gold per minute, on the total gold earned. We see, well, what we do see though, there's 2 carries, semi-carries up on the Radiant side. There's a Morphling and a Templar Assassin. And there's only one really on the Radiant side, which is the Dragon Knight. I mean, Invoker maybe can be considered that, but he's mostly powerful for his spells, and his gold per minute is not as high as the other 3. Or his total gold earned, rather. Current gold, 3,500 gold up on that Invoker. Was wondering, yeah, he finished up his Side of Vice, so he has that. His current gold just dropped. As, yeah, we're probably gonna see teams also farming for that buyback gold. That's gonna be really important as it gets later on. Hero level. Oh, this might be something though. mTw slightly out of position. The EMP tornado going through though. We're gonna have Kebab being turned into a piglet. Merlini taking him out of his hand of God going through. Dust going through as well. He will be sent home by the chance. Should be in time. In the meantime, BKB up on the Dragon Knight wants to go for something. Gets a black hole. Catches 2. And the 2 go down. Both Supreme and the Morphling dropping there. And it's gonna be Koga taking a lot of damage there and will go down. Aegis being popped. Dragon Knight being taken down. But it will be up again shortly. It's gonna be Chen that's gonna try to run away from this one. Rise is gonna take a Malefice, is gonna try to go. He does not have a TP with him, has got his Aghanim's completed, so at least if he dies he doesn't lose that much gold, but he is gonna be on the run. He's gonna try to juke his way through. It's only Enigma left to chase there as well as Funzy. He's just gonna continue to run. There's it happening. Yeah, the tree's going away. Midnight Pulse, 4 staff to the low ground. Here comes the Invoker as well. Cold Snap, and that's right, it's going down. No, Hand of God's going through. He is still alive. Tornado is not finishing him up either. Where's he gonna go? Creeps are chasing him. He will still. The Sunstrike won't hit. No, there he goes. Invoker taking the last hit. We do have a smiley face from, yeah, there we go. It was just some fun. I mean, he knew he was probably dead, but it was nice for him to be able to juke it as long as he did. In the meantime, Merlini back up around the, I mean, he didn't even die. He got sent home, of course. 1,600 gold up on him. As we see the hero levels, it is actually Dragon Knight that's being on top of that one. He's going for some damage, and it looks like they're pressing down a tier 2 tower. A tier 3 tower actually, Crystal Main and Windrunner here to defend it because of course Morphling as well as Templar Assassin is still dead. Morphling actually back up now, so we do see Cinerin backing off because that Ethereal Blade is really nothing to mess with for him. He'll probably get one shot by that one. As let's see, experience per minute, it's gonna be Invoker and the Dragon Knight being highest up on that one, being the highest level for that one as well, I guess. No, actually that's not true. Level 19 up on the Invoker, level 19, yeah. And Crystal Main and, well, sorry, Venomance is actually getting some more experience from all those kills that they have been done. I mean, it's been 24 kills for something for a very long time. There has not been any new kills for BFB. That is the thing. Every time again, when they tried to push in, they stopped doing that, and they retreated, and they lost some heroes on the retreat. Just now, there was a massive team fight. They were able to take the Aegis, so that's at least something. But they were not able to take any other heroes down. They just weren't, and that is something that is just very important for them to have right now, because the kills right now are giving way more experience, for example, than the kills they did when they did them. So the kills now mean more than the kills earlier, and that's basically it. I mean, that, yeah. Okay, I'll try not to say stuff double. That's gonna be my goal for this game. Have his halberd purchased up on the clockwork. We'll be able to have a disarm. Very effective towards the Templar Assassin if you want to try to take her down. So good one for them. He is really skilling building towards the counter of the Templar Assassin. Of course, Morphling. It will be good. It will be a good item for the Morphling, but then again, he has cut the Ghost Scepter too. And with the Morphling, you should not use that all that much. Some counter words being done here. Illusions. Actually, no counter words here. It's just Venomance words being taken down. And you have got Morphling picking up an ultimate orb, and I do believe he's gonna go for a Side of Vice as the next item. Sorry, Side of Vice? No, I mean I have Skadi. I have Skadi. He could still buy up his next ultimate orb, but he probably wants to wait until he can buy everything in one go. That's probably more likely for him. And I'm gonna pop it back to a gold per minute there for the stats, because that's probably the most interesting thing right now. Enigma picking up a Blink Dagger, so that will give them some initiation, maybe some better black holes than they have had so far. Even though it's not really that they've not really been that bad, to be fair. They have been able to take them down fairly well. I mean, yeah, they went from 24 to 4, I believe, to 24 to 12. So yeah, tripling up their kills. In the meantime, it looks like Dragon Knight is building towards that Assault Cuirass to give himself and his team that aura that they want. as we'll probably see a fight soon against Roshan once again. 2 minutes left, and that will be a fight that will be very deciding. If it's going to be a fight towards BFB and the lanes are pushed out, we will see a tier 3 tower, maybe even barracks gone down. And the same thing goes for mTw, even though they still have 2 tier 2 towers up. Oh, hello, Crystal Main turned to Piglet, and will not be able to survive this encounter. Invoker Sunstrike taking the last hit. And they're going to find creeps of the Chen as well. That will be taken down. That's just more annoying than anything else. I mean, Chen will be able to take to get new creeps again. He's gonna cry a bit over his creeps, which he's doing right now in morning, but he will be able to just pick himself up again and go for new creeps. Search for new creeps. He can't really do that much anyway. I mean, Morphling is the one that should be taking the farm together with the Templar Assassin. They are the ones to take that, and we do have nothing else yet built up on by that Morphling though. But yeah, he can just take down kills. Yeah, for mTw, what is also important right now, because as I said, next team fight could mean a difference in tier 3 tower or something when the lane is pushed out. But mTw actually did still have 2 tier 2 towers up, meaning that if they were able to, if they were successful in a team fight and a lane was pushed out, they could maybe not even take down a tier 2 tower, or maybe only a tier 2 tower. They're gonna force out some TPs probably. Maybe the TP for Morphling, because Morphling is still on this top lane and he does not have a replicate up. He does have a TP in his back, which he probably will need fairly soon. Templar Assassin is gonna be here too though. And Dragon Knight popping his Dragon form is gonna go for it actually. Wants to go for it. Gets shackled to a creep, Tornado, EP going through Black Hole, hits on 3, Rise just walked right in there, and there is a Batterman's ulti as well, and there goes the Jet, Windrunner going down, Sayuri going down on her Crystal Main, Koga going down as well, and that is only Windrunner left alive, who actually bombed back. Shackle Legend, Fiercely Tower going down, Barracks dropping here by mTw as well, Morphling still on the top lane though. He now goes back after destroying the melee barracks, but still there's 2 barracks down for them on the middle lane, and mTw just going towards the tier 3 on the top on the middle lane. We farm through from Morphling, popping his BKB, actually gets the Dragon Knight with his Ethereal Blade, and it's gonna be Invoker on the run, lands his Tornado, doesn't hit on the Morphling though. Morphling on Warpath, you killed off my team, I kill you, wants to go 4-step out from Invoker, who pops his all his backs up, so will be extra fast, and yeah, there we go. He stops that too. In the meantime, Shackle on the bottom lane latches Funzy together with Synderen. Syndren's gonna take one for the team here. Sunstrike will still hit. We'll still try to make him go that, but he will go down for sure. Drops his gem in the meantime. And that's 2 barracks down for 1 on the top lane. It is a trade. It is a trade, that's for sure. And even though, I mean, there were 2 kills for the team of... there were 2 kills for BFB, but they had to buy back so much. Let's see. Chen did not buy back. Crystal Main did not buy back. Okay, those are probably the only 2 that did not buy back. Buyback used from Templar Assassin. Buyback used from the Windrunner. Of course, Morphling did not need to buy back because he was on the top lane, but 2 buybacks used there, and it will be a Roshan for BFB by the looks of it. They can't, mTw can't really do anything against it without the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight dropped fairly fast there, I have to say, to that Morphling. Morphling with a lot of damage coming from his side. And there we go, picking up the agent as well. 4 for 1. He doesn't have that many kills, but he has got a lot of farm. He's got a lot of farm. And it's gonna be these kind of encounters that will, I mean, if at least BFB was able to take something in return for barracks, that's just very good for them. Because probably if Morphling TP'd back sooner, they would have still lost their barracks. And maybe lost less heroes, maybe, but yeah. It's gonna be a watch out point for mTw the whole time. Same thing as it's gonna be a watch out point for a point to watch out for BFB on that bottom lane. But then again, they have the chance, so they can send someone down every time they think it's needed without using a TP. Tornado EMP, just annoying. That's it. But yeah, like I said, this is like a good anti-push hero. Oh, they want to go for this though. BFB going in, wanted to go for the tower. Kill hit. There's gonna be a meteor as well. Deafening blast going through. Supreme Hand of God going through. Gets stunned though, and it's gonna go down. Uses agents. There goes the Windrunner going down already. They want to go for more Crystal Main. Just 4 hits going down. Dragon Knight double kill. Supreme gonna go up on that Dragon Knight. Pops his BKB. Look at that Ethereal Blade doing so much damage to the Dragon Knight. He's gonna continue going for that though, and there he goes. Supreme still going down. Dragon Knight staying alive for that encounter. Lucky him. And there's 3 heroes down on the side of BFB, and the rest is on the chase. It's gonna be Chen that's gonna... Really? Really? I think Invoker was trying to chase down the Chen, but Chen nice juke, getting him, picked up an invisibility rune in his bottle as well. And yeah, ending up on the bottom lane, on middle lane, and he will be supported by the rest of his team because Morphling is still dead for another 60 seconds, and then they only have to deal with the Templar Assassin, and there is a black hole up. So that is exactly what they want to do, and that is exactly what they are gonna do. And this mid lane is gonna be the target. Look at that tower dropping very fast. Fortification being popped up. No dragon form for the Dragon Knight though. He's level 23 right now, by the way. As we see, he is the highest level up on the game. Level 22 up on the Invoker, but the highest up on BFB, level 21 only. We go back to the gold for a minute just because you want to see that Koga will be sent home once again. There is, oh, is there gonna be a black hole? No, because it's only Tuyuri left here, and she will go down. Melee Barracks also drops Clockwork, able to take down the Chen. Merlini being turned into a Piglet. It is not gonna be harassed anymore though. We have an invisibility up on the Invoker. Did not want to be called out by the Templar Assassin who is here. And the tier 3 tower, tier 4 tower is gonna be the target for the MTW. Deafening Blast going through Shackle doesn't hit. Tier 4 tower dropping here as well. And we almost have even skill score, by the way, just pointing that one out. Power shot going through. As I'm just gonna have that skill. Oh, I actually wanna have that one. No, black hole being casted. Catches this too. We do have Dragon Knight still alive, even though he's very low. Supreme! He managed to pick up the Enigma. Is he gonna pick up? Yes, he is. Dragon Knight going down as well, but he still goes down. Venomans are taking that heal. Revenge finally for Syndren. And there's a GG call from Fury. It's only Merlini left alive. And what a great comeback from MTW. Just, they were behind so much for such a long time. And here we go. They managed to take it back. Kill score is still in favor of BFB, but still a lot even. I mean, imagine it was 24-4 at some point in the game, and now it's 28-25. It is really a massive comeback, and that's what you get for playing safe and playing turtling. I mean, you can dislike their tactic all they want, but they definitely bring it here, and they made it work. Morphling not able to stand up versus the Dragon Knight. Black hole too much, even though there was still so much damage coming out from that Morphling, but it was just... it was not enough. It was not enough. This was the last game of the evening for me. My name is Sheever. I am a GosuGamers caster. You can check out more about me on SheeverGaming.com. Go check that out. Go follow, like, and subscribe my YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. If you want to know more... oh, I have Scotty was actually completed up on the Morphling, by the way. If you want to know more on... about the GosuLeague Division 1, go check out gosugamers.net/Dota2, and then you'll see on the top left, you'll see a link saying GosuLeague Division 1. There's also Division 2 if you want to know more about that, but just click on that one and you will know all you will have all you need to know, like the standings and which teams are doing how, and some extra information on the standings as well. And yeah, like I said, last game of the evening for me. I'm still gonna see if there's gonna be something, because there might be something. If you stay tuned, I will find that out for you, and we'll know more shortly. So yeah, don't go anywhere. We might have another match, actually. Yeah, we do. Maybe. I will check out if there's gonna be one. So don't go anywhere.